morning from our last full day aboard the Disney Destiny for this media sailing. We have a lot packed in for today. We have a behind the scenes look at the Hercules show. We're going to try to get into the tower suite, Edna Mode. I need to do the Sanctum today. I have to show you guys the pools. The pools are the same across all three of these Triton Wish class ships, but I want to show them to you guys anyways. I'd like to also try to get back on the Aquamouse if they're not doing any filming today. That would be fun. We'll see what else we can get into. So, we have to head to, I have 30 minutes before I have to be at the theater. I should head to Cabanas, grab at least one thing, because I think it's Churro Waffle Day. Let's go find out. I'm going to say thank you to Disney for inviting us on this cruise. They did not have churro waffles. They did have French toast, though. I'm in a little bit of a rush. I'll probably come back and eat some more, but right now, French toast, eggs, bacon. So I've made my way towards the Grand Hall. Grand Hall's there, 1923, Roy side, Walt side. It's on either side of me. But I wanted to turn around and show you guys this artwork here, because this is based off Fantasia. So each of the three ships has kinetic art here, and this one happens to be based off Fantasia, and I like it a lot. It's cool. There he is sleeping. There's a Chernabog showing up over there. There's Yensid. All right, we're heading into the Walt Disney Theater. We've got the puppets from the Hydras, and so we weren't able to show this during the show last night, but these are the puppets of the Hydras. And then there's the medallion. This is what the show starts with. And then there's some set pieces in the background. After he goes from zero to hero, then they've got merch for Hercules. This isn't merch that you can buy on the ship, but this is just part of the show. And also you can see in the background this column is split, because in the opening scene, if you remember the movie, when Herc is just trying to help out, and then he ends up destroying the entire village. You can see this is one of the special effects that happens. You can see the column is broken. On this side, it's not broken. So it's a really neat effect that they do. And I like this one because it sort of looks like lightning. We were able to get up on stage, and that way we can see what all's going on. Oh, you can see the monitor in the wings over there showing what we're doing, so that this show director can call. So we were able to get a closer look at the puppets. And you can see how the harness system works down here, and how the actual puppet operation works too. And you can see everything's carbon fiber to make it lighter, because I'm sure these things aren't light, and they really jump around on these things, or like really move around with them. And you can see they have like Velcro and stuff, so they can take it apart, and they've got a little hook where they can hang it up too. Come back a little bit further on the stage, get a closer look at some of the set pieces. And if we look back in the wings back here, we can see one of the Titans. So it's a really big suit, and you can see the whole setup for how they put it on and everything. And there's one of the Underworld puppets right there too. They have these on a big pole, and they bring them out and float them over top of the audience during the show. If you guys ever wondered what they can see when they're looking out into the audience, this is it. Basically nothing. You can see that there are people out there, but there's no way that they could make out faces or anything like that. I feel like while I was standing up on the stage, I don't know if I realized that this was a screen. Like, thinking back on the show, it makes sense that this is a screen and they can change this, and you can kind of see the pixels on it as we get closer. But yeah, standing here, it just looks like a backdrop, and that's really amazing. And from the audience, it really just looks like a backdrop. Something else that I didn't actually 100% realize, these are all battery powered. That means that they got to charge these and everything. So like the lights and everything, batteries. And they have little tracks here to make sure that they end up in the right spot. There's something that's wild to me. These like magazines on the back of this cart, they're attached to the cart. Nobody's ever going to pull these off. Nobody's ever going to be reading them. Nobody in the audience is ever going to see them. Even on the show, even on the stage, nobody actually does anything with these. They just stay on the cart. But if you look, they have stuff inside of them. It's all the same inside of each one, but still, they put things like pictures inside of these. That was really cool. It was neat to get an up-close view of the puppets and like be on the stage. This was something special for our media sailing, just so we could get and give you guys a close-up view of the detail and the work and the artistry that went into the show Hercules. I do 100% recommend seeing Hercules when you're on this ship. Very good. I'm gonna head back up, finish my breakfast. I do want to mention there are a total of 10 pools on this ship, but it's kind of hard to see them because this one they're just opening up right now. This one's closed. You can see the cover on it and how it could slide back into that space right there. There's one here. There's another one right there. There's one up front right there. And then there's a few up there. You can see this yellow slide is called Slidosaurus Rex. And there's another pool in front of that, and there's a splash pad. And we'll go over there a little bit later, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys an overview from this deck. And then I need to head to the adults only section, which is just up one more floor right there. You can see there are a few signs to tell you this area is reserved for guests 18 and over. The adults only section is super nice. There's lots of chairs and lots of like comfy chairs up here. So we're headed over to Cove Cafe and Bar, which is around the corner over here. If you're wondering where the hot tub is on the ship, here it is, in the adults only section, right here. There are a few more pools back here. There's an infinity pool in the back right there. This is like a pool that is like you put your feet in there and then the water runs down the seat. So you're sitting in water and then it's like running down your back. Infinity pool has little like lounging areas here. And then it looks out over the back of the ship. So when you're in it, it really looks like the water just continues. And then another one of those pools you can put your feet in and then sit with the water running down your back. So this is the Destiny Tower Suite. 14,000. This is the funnel on the front. This one's themed to Tony Stark. I believe this is supposed to be proof that Iron Man has a heart. Oh yeah. So there is a kitchen in here with the same idea that we had before. Fully stocked refrigerator, fully loaded freezer with Mickey Premium bars. This is what would be a butler's pantry. There is a dishwasher in here too, and there's a pass-through too. So if you wanted to have events in here or like meetings in here, in the living room with Iron Man's helmet over here. It does have a view of the decks out here. We're kind of right over top of the splash pad. The TV does slide down into there so you can have an uninterrupted view. And also the curtains all come down. Look at this chandelier here. Holy cow. That's cool. When we come over here, this would be like the wet bar. You can sit here, have some drinks. The wine glasses in here too. Directly behind me, there's a sliding door. This leads into a separate room. This folds out into a bed. Little vanity here. The blueprints of the arc reactor. Closet storage. Has its own entrance, but also the bathroom here is fully accessible. Pretty wide open bathroom as well. Oh, I like these. How does it work? Oh, it's right here. How do you go? There it goes. We can use the door as an automatic door as well. Okay, let's head back out into the main room. It does feel very like Iron Man with that opening like that. There is a wine cooler here, or wine fridge, as well as a little wet bar sink right there. Some more storage down underneath. Some chargers for your phones and watches. And then I like these kind of like etched scenes or pictures of Iron Man. Scenes from the movies, maybe like close-ups. You can see there's like close-ups of the suits. And there's this helmet. And then this is another half bath right here. I like this like roundy door. Pretty neat. There is also baby gates across the stairs here. All right, let's head upstairs now. Now there are two bedrooms on either side of the landing of the stairway here. One here and one here. And they both have windows that overlook the main living area. And you can look out through the windows. Pretty good size, king size bed in here. Walk-in closet / changing area. Vanity. And then we head back here to the bathroom. These are my favorite styles of bathroom. We've got the big tub, the toilet there, shower over there. And then this is the vanity, a double vanity. Oh, we got fancy robes up here. The shower, rainfall shower head, handheld shower head. Now let's see if we can notice any differences between this bedroom / bathroom and the other one. Like a woven arc reactor. Oh, and I also like the lighting feature here. I almost call it a chandelier, but I don't think it's a chandelier. Oh yeah, it's not very bright at all. Okay, let's see the other bedroom across the way here. Oh yeah, almost identical. This one feels slightly smaller than the other one. Same idea with the closet and then the bathroom. This bathroom is much bigger though. So it's sort of a trade-off. Toilet in here, showers over here. The shower is definitely bigger in this one. They're not exactly identical, but they do have similar aspects, slightly different sizes for them. I think I like this one better, but the bedroom feels bigger on the one on the other side. So what do you want? Do you want a bigger bedroom or a bigger bathroom? Now, let's head to the kids' room back here. Oh, there it is. Proof that Tony Stark has a heart. And so this is the kids' bedroom. Bunk beds. Very Star Cruiser-esque. Then we've got the stand-up shower. So there is no tub in this room. The toilet's right next to it. Fairly small vanity. Then let's see if we can figure out how to turn on the lights in the ceiling. So I turned on the stars. Let's see if we can see it down here. Can you guys see Iron Man in the ceiling up there? They're not actually flashing. It's just the frame rate versus the rate of the hertz of the lights. Oh, and I like that they put the one light in the center of his hand like a repulsor, and the one in the center of his heart like his arc reactor. That's cool. Like, nice work, Disney. That's good planning. There's also these fun little reading lights in here. I'll see if I can get in this bottom bunk and show you guys. Oh yeah, there you go. And then you can rotate them around to like whatever you want. I like it. I like these. The kids' room, I just wish it had a tub.
Cool.
So, interesting thing, that happens every time you unlock the door. So, I would imagine there's a way to turn it off, but I don't know how to do that. But like when you come in, you tap the thing, tap your key to come in the door, and it. So it's interesting. I wonder how you turn it off. All right, we're heading past the Toy Story Splash Zone, and we're headed down to the Maleficent show. But I just want to show you guys that the Toy Story Splash Zone is the same as it is on the Wish and the Treasure. We're going to do Saga because we're going to Under Her Spell, a Maleficent encounter. But I decided to come up to deck 5 to watch the show, just so we can have a bird's eye view of it. Because we were sort of in the back when we were sitting on the bottom. I said, let's go up top. One thing I'm interested to find out is it is a full audience interaction show. Like, she will come out and pick people from the audience to participate in the show, and we'll see how it goes. It's happening in 3 minutes.
The king's loyal subjects, here for an audience with me. The daughter of King Stephen, her 16th birthday approaches. I have a gift waiting for her. She has been concealed, hidden away by 3 meddling fairies who are in over their bonnets and have no idea what they have done. As I speak, Prince Philip searches the forest, believing he will find the princess. What do you know of Prince Philip? Not much. Now soon a vengeful visit made, a debt of retribution paid, a spell unleashed no longer stayed, and memories of a princess made! Well done.
Alright, so as it turns out, the show itself was pretty short, like 15 minutes for the show, but the rest of it now is a meet and greet where you can have your photo taken with Maleficent. And if you don't want to stick around for that, you don't have to. But they're taking people up row by row, and you can have your photo taken with Maleficent. Which, by the way, fantastic backdrop for that. It is fun to watch on these media sailings because they're always doing interviews and tapings of things, like Captain Hook's just sitting off on the side waiting to be called into the shot. So we're down here on deck 3, outside of the Sanctum. I'm going to kind of go through the Sanctum and show you guys a few fun things about it. First thing being, 177A Bleecker Street is the address of Doctor Strange's New York Sanctum. And so if you look right here behind the bar is a window inspired by the window that is behind the bar at Doctor Strange's New York Sanctum. There is this artwork outside that is the Seal of Ashanti, and it's neat because it's like multi-layered woven artwork. It's pretty cool. Like, it's made by wires and little pieces and parts of things. The more you stare at it, the more like intricate it becomes. So there's a bench seat in here. That's a booth. And it's got all kinds of artifacts around the top of it. And it's kind of hard for you guys to see. I'm going to try to show it to you as best as I can. But in between the bar area and the seating area, which is they'll do like crafts and trivia over here. Right now they're doing a craft where they're making anchors, wooden anchors. But you can see this is like the library at Comertage with all the books hanging in chains. So this is a beer tap for Duke's Brown Ale, but if you look at the top of it, the pull is actually the Eye of Agamotto. And you can see back on the back there's some sling rings that the bartenders can wear. We've got levitating glasses here too. Back behind the bar, in a case, they have the Cloak of Levitation. Look at that. I feel like I failed to mention this. I sort of just kind of jumped into it, but the Sanctum is themed to Doctor Strange. There's some glass cases over here near the stage, with some more artifacts in them. Like I said, they'll do trivia in here, they'll do crafts. There's also a live band that'll play. Right now, Brian is having us color wooden anchors, the wooden anchor craft. And this could be included in your cruise. So the drink that comes in this cup is the mirror dimension. It looks awesome when there's no drink in it, but then when you pick it up off of that, it stops. But still, this is really cool. They let Molly hold the sling ring.
Watch out, I'm gonna open a portal up. Yeah.
Here's the drink menu. And they have the mushroom coffee too. So Alan got the mirror dimension, and you'll be able to see the difference between with the cup works with stuff in it versus without. A little bit different when there is liquid in the cup as far as how well the, I don't know what you would call this, the plasma inside there works. Circle of the Cosmos Zero Proof is what I got for $15. Brunswick Ace Spades Sapphire, Verjus Blanc, Lemon, Citrus, Madeline. Now typically when the cruise is at full up and running, it would come in this cup back here, this sort of like upside down martini glass. But we're not quite there yet. So they're still waiting on the shipment of these cups to come in. In our app at 12:15, there was something called Celebration of a King. It says experience an event of true honor as you join King T'Challa, the Black Panther, for a celebration of his compassionate spirit, unwavering courage, and boundless kindness.
I come with glad tidings, your benevolent ruler is here! That is your cue to cheer! Yes, that's all right.
Excuse me, I think you made a mistake.
Kings do not make mistakes.
Well, in this case, you do.
Beg your pardon. What is that cat doing at my celebration?
This is a celebration for King T'Challa!
Is it now? That's better. Now, I've come here to rule. And why should I ask? It's my birthright.
Today is a glorious day to honor a true king, King Loki.
That does have a nice ring to it.
Loyal subjects of the realm, you have been called upon to show your admiration for King Loki.
Everybody's got a dance now. You guys are doing great. Everybody's doing the scepter. Nick's doing the corns up there. I can see him. Oh, I can't wait to see these portraits. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh man, that's great.
You just spelled my name with a Y. It's alright. My birthright fulfilled.
Today is a day to honor a true king, King T'Challa.
Stop! I am Loki of Asgard, and I'm burdened with glorious purpose.
You have murdered these good people long enough.
I beg your pardon. I was destined to rule these mortals.
You may want to think about that. Together, we are stronger than one.
That's right! We stand with King T'Challa!
It is best that you go. I am honored to share the celebration with you all.
Thank you, King T'Challa, for honoring us and joining us here today on this wonderful celebration. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today here on this glorious celebration for King T'Challa, the Black Panther.
Pleasure, my friend.
Thank you so much. Came up to the Disney studio because there is a Dr. Facilier meet and greet here. So yesterday we did the Dr. Facilier experience, but you don't get to take photos in there. Now this is just a meet and greet and we get to take photos with him. I like your setup in here. This is nice.
As you should. Now, what brings you to my humble parlor, my friend?
I wanted to meet you. I was thinking maybe we could strike a deal.
I love striking deals.
Yeah.
Would you please?
Yeah, sure.
Now, what kind of power can you offer me?
Oh, I might be able to get you an ice cream cone.
You know what? I like that.
Oh.
So how about this? We can share that little treat.
Okay.
But for you, I'll put in something special.
Oh, like what?
Just wait and see.
Okay. We're watching Onward on Funnel Vision. I just got some barbecue from the International Festival of Foods, and Daisy is walking through the crowds here. We're all going the same way. I'm headed back to my room, and my room is this way. Just following Daisy with a plate of barbecue. We're gonna stop by Edna Mode Sweets real quick. So this is the sweet shop themed to Edna Mode from The Incredibles. So we popped into Edna Mode's really fast because they've been closed all day for interviews and stuff like that. But I wanted to show you guys what all is available in here. And we will definitely be back to try some of these treats later in the week. Oh my goodness. Look at this Num Num cookie. Oh, and they have a chocolate brownie Num Num cookie. Oh man, amazing. You just get Skittles and peanut M&Ms. And they have toppings for the ice cream. It was like a cookie race car. Oh, I love that so much. And then all the different gelato flavors down here, as well as hard pack ice cream, because you can get free soft serve ice cream on the deck, but for an extra charge, you can get some hard pack ice cream. And then all of the theming throughout the restaurant is themed to Edna Mode. Also, they gave me a shortbread cookie to try while I was in there. Ooh, today the soft serve ice cream is interesting. You got strawberry and blueberry, you got pineapple, coconut, and vanilla, and then chocolate and vanilla. So I got the pineapple, coconut, and vanilla swirl. See how it is. All right, let's give it a try. Oh, that's remarkably good. Wow. It's got flavors like coconut and pineapple. The pineapple's not too like heavy. This is really good. It almost tastes like a creamsicle, but with pineapple and coconut in there. You know, instead of like orange, it's a pineapple coconut creamsicle. So I do have a little bit of time before the next event that I have to go to. So I wanted to show you guys some of the pools, some more of the pools. This is the splash zone right here. We have this one right here called Trixie Falls. This is Slidosaurus Rex, the yellow slide. And this is how you enter. You just follow Rex's footprints over here, and then the sign that says fun this way. So right through there. So I came up 2 decks from there. This is 12. This is 13. I'm up on 14 now. This is where Currents is over here. This is the tower suite that we were in, the Tony Stark themed one. And you can see the Toy Story splash pad down there. And we're heading in this direction. There it is. You can see the hall number 706, new build, Meyer Werft in Germany, 2025. Also, you can see the horn up top, and you can see that they are physical horns on this ship. There's another pool up front. This is Chip and Dale's pool. There are some people in it, but I can show you this portion of it. Just like the pools that are back on the adults only section, this normally would have water running down the tiles, and you could sit there and have the water run down your back. And then there's another smaller pool towards the left of where I'm pointed. And now we are as far forward as we can go on this deck, and we are looking down on the concierge sun deck down there. So the event that we're going to right now is like our like end of cruise gathering with everybody that's in my group in the Sanctum. And then we're gonna have some voice talent with us, like Jim Cummings is gonna be in there, Bill Farmer, Brett Iwan, Susan Egan, Tate Donovan, a few other people. And so we can't film videos of them. I can take pictures with them, but I can't film videos with them. So I don't know what I'll be able to show you in there. I'm sure I'll be able to like show videos not of them. So we're gonna head down there. I'm gonna do a little shopping first, so I gotta check on something. I'm gonna stop into Treasures Untold because they'll have the Pandora in here, but also they will have some Disney Destiny stuff that's not available in the other gift shop. Like these thinner zip, I don't know what you call this, like the top zip, a quarter zip in black and in white. Nothing on the back. These are nice. I like these. They're just like black Destiny ears. Oh, and like a toiletry pouch, I guess? Or no, it's a waist pack. Oh, and it's got a spot for your ears too? That's fun. How much is that? $40. I do like this Disney Destiny sweatshirt. It's like almost like a just heavy shirt. And they have like a crop top here too. It doesn't say, oh, it does say Destiny on the sleeve here. And then this Disney Destiny hat as well. A Disney Destiny, so it's just a cup. Oh, look at this thing. It's the same print that's on the Dooney and Burke for the Destiny. And there's this shirt here, a $40 shirt. And then there's a heavy magnet. I know I've got 2 of them, but still, this is pretty hefty for a magnet. What is this? Like a little keychain? Well, that's nice. Just like you can hang it off your bag. Not the same print as on the Dooney and Burke. It feels very similar though. I didn't ever notice that it was the ship bow here and then like the deck plan there. They also have a lug collection here. I like this one. These are just for cruise line. They're not necessarily for Destiny. So there's a 3-piece Disney Destiny Pandora set. So center 3 pieces for $250. There's like an exploded view or a bigger view of a picture of them. So if Mickey's main sale is sold out of an item, you can come in here and check and see if that's available. Like they have the shirt and this quarter zip here and some other things, the hat and the glass. So I'm back in the room from meeting everybody. It was like a fun little mixer that we had. Weren't allowed to really film in there because of the voice talent. And that was where I spent most of my time, was talking to those guys. I got to meet Jim Cummings, I got to meet Bill Farmer, I got to meet Brett Iwan, Tate Donovan, who is the voice of Hercules, Susan Egan, who is the voice of Megara from Hercules. Got to meet Caitlin Robrock, who is the voice of Minnie Mouse. It was fun. It was a really fun time. I got to check the schedule now and see what's next. I have a reservation for Palo at 6 and it's about 5 right now. So I don't think I have a lot of time for anything, but I'm gonna check and see. We also got this, which is a sketch from Stacia Martin, who is a Disney historian and artist. Like she works for the company, and it's Captain Mickey. I am gonna go up to Edna Mode's sweet shop because it should be open now, and I can like get something in there. We're gonna kind of roam around a little bit. I did also find out that there's a rocket launch coming out of Port Canaveral, which is north of us. We're down below Grand Bahama right now. But the trajectory or the flight path is Port Canaveral southeast. And so that would put it right over Grand Bahama. So we might be able to see it. I don't know. We'll find out. Like if we can see it, I'll show it to you guys. If not, we're still on a cruise. So I'm in Edna Mode Suites. When I came in here earlier, there was like a big camera crew right here. So I didn't get to see this section. The DevTech Awards in the category of super suits. She won her little controller up here, tea kettle, and then some of her awards and some articles written about her, and then just a table full of cookies, as well as the raccoon that Jack has a feud with, and then a fun chair. I also had to come through so quick before that I didn't notice the pulsing light underneath Jack. So what is this machine that Jack is coming out of? You also get an idea of the size of Edna Mode's hand here from her like handprint analyzer. Very small. Is this it? Is this the recipe for Num Num cookies? It doesn't tell you how to incorporate them, but like I feel like you could take these ingredients and follow another cookie recipe, right? I just realized that underneath this display of the super suits, there's a roll of the fabric down there that she uses to make the super suits. All right, so we are back here at the Rose to go into Palo. We're here a little bit early, so I'm just gonna kind of hang out in the Rose for a minute. Now we're headed into Palo. So Palo is themed on all 3 of these ships to Beauty and the Beast. As you can see, Cogsworth has a huge presence in these. Oh, look at some ham. You can see the lights are gears, as if we are inside of a clock. You can see the rose details in these window coverings. So we're at our table, and they brought me out the amuse-bouche, which is a deep-fried potato gnocchi dusted in Parmesan in a porcino mushroom sauce. This is just supposed to open up my palate. Very delicious. It was like a very like deep, savory flavor. They brought me a little bit of bread service here. This is pizza crust, lavash, and some breadsticks. I got the burrata, heirloom tomatoes, a little bit of olive oil on them, and then some basil pesto. So for my main, I got the Japanese A5 Wagyu. Look at that. Oh, it's nice because you're paying for the cruise, Palo is not that much more expensive. Like the price that you pay for Palo is not bad. Like this cut of steak anywhere else, $150 or something like that. This is a $60 cut of steak here. And then I got the Yukon Gold, the fried, they're basically fries, but they are, you know, Yukon Gold potato. So these fried Yukon Gold actually caught me by surprise because they have rosemary, Parmesan Reggiano, and lava salt. And I was surprised how much like rosemary it tastes. I got the chocolate souffle, and we've had this many a time. Decided to have it one more time. Amazing, thank you. So this is a chocolate souffle with Madagascan vanilla bean gelato, chocolate sauce, and vanilla anglaise. So I just finished at Palo. Ooh, so delicious. I got the Japanese A5 Wagyu, and I have to say, it was 50% fat, 50% beef. So if you're the type of person that would like cut the fat off of your beef, I wouldn't suggest getting that. But if you're the kind of person that enjoys the fat and the beef, it's perfect. It's like the perfect cut of meat. So delicious. And you're not gonna find a place that has it for that price at all, ever. So if you're here on a Disney cruise, book Palo. Palo is adults only, I should also mention that. It's one of the 2 adults only dining options on Disney Cruise Lines, especially the Disney Destiny. Sorry, they're watching Princess and the Frog up there and she just got scared by a frog. So it was delicious. I do recommend booking it. Very good. All right, so I just did 2000s music trivia. 40 out of 40. Lost in a tiebreaker. Question was, how many albums did Eminem sell in the first year? But it was 1.7 million. I said 450,000. It was way off, but I lost. All right, I won my favorite form of trivia, and that's brain teaser trivia, and they gave me a Disney Cruise Line hat. We did it, everybody. Came back to the room for a second. I got a little crabby guy, little crabby man. So we came to the atrium because at 10:15, we're gonna do the See Real Soon show, which is the same one that we see on all the other ships on the last night. But then there's also a show called Destiny Discovered, where Zaya and Gamble share the last chapter of their story, featuring some of the heroes and villains we've encountered along the way, which will be very exciting. And also at 10, we should get the chandelier reacting or going off.
Celebration of memories made with family and friends, and the time to say farewell to some friends you may have made along the way. And of course, we'll see you real soon.
Let's finish our story and see how it ends. Travelers all on a journey at sea,
who were seeking adventure and their destiny.
with help from their mystical
And lovable guides, they found heroes and villains.
and lots more besides. And to be a hero, you don't always have to save the world. Just make it a little better. The path towards destiny is a winding one. There are always challenges along the way, but there are also opportunities. To go the distance and find your purpose.
Short-term fulfillment. Sometimes their story isn't quite as clear. It's always as clear as that. There is always something in between.
At the start of our journey, you chose to search for your destiny. The destiny you searched for was always within. Choose fate.
Or forge a path and let your story begin. For now, this is goodbye. From us and some very special friends we've met along the way.
Oh, geez. Scared the heck out of me. So there, I think I'm going to call it a night now. I really, really enjoyed that farewell thing that they did. It was the See You Real Soon thing was cool because it was neat to see all the other characters again, and then the Destiny Discovered thing was awesome. Like, I really like it. I really like the characters, and there's a whole story arc on this ship where, like, you guys saw it, where Loki takes over the ship and then T'Challa takes it back, and so it was fun to see all that went into it, and like the little story arc and all the storytellers and just all the characters and everything about this ship I liked a lot. The only thing that I personally don't like, and it's just me, is that it's out of Fort Lauderdale, because it's a far drive. I wish that it was up at Port Canaveral, because I would take this ship a lot. Like a shorter cruise out of Port Canaveral would be great on this ship. Final thoughts on the ship. Absolutely love it. I love all the characters. I love all the shows that they have. It was super fun. Super, super fun ship. Food was good. Everything was good. I really liked it. I would like for them to expand upon the Dr. Facilier meet and greet. And I know that they probably will, because I think that that's going to be a tough thing for them to do as far as crowd management. I think that as soon as the ship opens, I think it's going to do a thing like they did with Star Wars, the Star Wars bar and the Haunted Mansion parlor, that they had, as soon as you got on, you had to try to get like a time to come and do it, because I think that's going to be a very popular offering, because it's so exclusive and so few people in the room. And so I think they're going to have to do some sort of like queuing system, virtual queue, getting a time set up beforehand or something like that. But yeah, I love the ship. I love the design of it. I love the colors of it. I love the lobby. I love the atrium. It's great. So I want to say thank you to Disney for having us out. And all in all, it was a fantastic day. With that being said, we're off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.